So before I start this video, I wanted to mention that in the next few weeks I will have a hard time presenting as many videos as I usually do. I will still try and present try and record one or two a week, but it's a lot harder because I have my exams and a lot of projects to give in. So as soon as the summer comes, don't worry, there'll be plenty of videos for you guys to watch. So now we start off with Captain Narvel over here. Now he has a Town Hall level 6, and honestly, for his Town Hall, this is one of the best bases I've seen so far. He managed to put a wizard and a mortar in the center, with while still protecting his gold and elixir pretty well that he separated. Other than that, the bombs over here are kind of random, since protecting your builder's huts is extremely useless, so that's just a waste of money. Don't do that next time. And your builder's huts, if you're going to use the strategy of putting them in so that the attacker doesn't get 3 stars, put them completely in the corners. So that way, yeah, it's a lot more useful. Don't just go halfway, like I'm going to put it in between my base so that some defense can maybe reach it, but not completely. No, just put it completely in the corner, and that's good. I like how you separated your cannons, because at that level the cannons are really useful, since most people who attack you will use archers, barbarians, the basic units. So other than that, really good base, dude. Okay, next up is the assassin. Now this guy sent me a base of a picture of his base, but I honestly don't know why, because he's upgrading his town hall, so he'll have to change the base soon anyways. But I will still rate it for now. So it's almost for sure that this guy's doing a farming base, since all his resources are in the middle. Now that is very good for now, but then if you're farming, don't bother protecting your town hall at all. Like here, all these walls, and then this archer tower, cannon, your barbarian king, they're all protecting your town hall. But if you're gonna farm, don't bother protecting your town hall at all. Just either protect it completely or not at all. More things that I would have to say is here, protecting your barracks here and here, completely useless, just waste of walls. And your clan castle here is out of your base, so it's really easy to just send in troops like all around here, and then they'll be able to destroy your barbarian king and your clan castle troops really easily, so then they become useless. I like how you use your mortars and they're separated, so they're still somewhat difficult to destroy. Same with the wizards. So if I were to attack this base, I would almost for sure go from this side. I would go destroy these, pick them off with a few archers, since their archer towers are pretty far away, and the wizard isn't long enough range. So I could destroy that, send in a few wall breakers, and then goblins, and completely take all the resources. So that's about it. Oh, and one thing here, walls, don't leave unfinished walls. Like, I know this will intend enemies to go in by here and go on your bombs, but I'd say that's pretty much useless. Just cover up walls, and instead of putting the bombs, it'll be more useful. Here is Alejandro DCC. Now, at a first look at this base, I don't think I would attack it, since it's got still pretty powerful defenses with these wizards here, this one here, and all the mortars in the center. But I could see some improvements. Now, he told me that the barbarian king, where is it? Here, and the mortar are normally inside. So yeah, we'll go with that. So if I were to attack this base, I would almost for sure go by this side over here, and then try and go right through to the resources. Now this would be really good, because these wizards, I would have put them more inside, like here, where the cannon and the dark elixir is, because then they could still protect all this elixir here. So, because now the wizards, they can barely reach the elixir and it'll all be destroyed by the time the wizards can reach them. So if you want to go attack the resources, you put a few wall breakers here. You can already get most of it if you destroy these two mortars, and then you'll be able to go inside. Now, some slight changes I would do to this base. What was I gonna say? Okay, yeah. So the spell factory, no need for protection. Anything else? Okay, I like the placing of this hidden Tesla, but it could have been improved because now the enemy knows it's there and it's pretty obvious. Also, I do not know why you put an extra wall there. Just, I don't know, waste of things. But if you have extra walls, you put them, for example, here, and then it would cause the enemy to have to put his units a bit further back. I've noticed you haven't picked up all your trees, bushes, so I suggest you do that, because otherwise they will stop spawning if you don't pick them up in time, and so less gems. Good thing you put the clan castle troops still somewhat close to the center. That's good, and an air defense here to make sure that the units don't go close. The air units don't go close. So overall, good base. Okay, next up we have M. Gudillo. Now he's level 48. He has a town hall level 8. So I would have said to wait till your higher levels, your defense is stronger before upgrading your town hall, because now it's slightly harder for you to get resources. Okay, so a first look at this base, I see it more as a decoration, since you can see all the walls here, which are like almost wasted. I mean, you could have easily just put leave that wall there, and then put 2 more here, and it would have been good enough, and you would have saved 3 on each side, so that's 6 walls, which is still pretty good. I like how we put the clan castle in the middle. That's really useful. And how he spread out all around his collectors and gold mines. Now, more stuff to modify. Well, a good thing is he separated out his resources, so they're pretty hard to steal. These army camps, I think, could have been used better. For example, if you just put them on the side that you're getting the most attacked from. So maybe I would put them around here, move them a bit more there, and then put here this what's it called, the laboratory on top. Another thing is all your mortars are really close together, so someone could just try and send in a few giants and then archers and destroy them all at once, since they're all in the same section of walls. So I would try and block them off on each side, so that they're harder to get them all destroyed. Last but not least, we have Winston. Now this guy did a lot like me by separating a lot of his defenses, so that is still really good, but I think you should somewhat remove a few, the ones that seem less necessary. Now, so that you're able to make your base slightly bigger, and then maybe be able to put like your wizards closer to the center, because now if someone attacks by one side, all the 2 other wizards will be useless until they get close enough. So that's something I would do. Your clan castle troops, good that they're in the center, but they don't necessarily need to be in the complete center to be effective. You just need to make sure that they can't pick them off, but it's still pretty good. What you did is you upgraded all your gold storages and gold storages and elixir. So to the max. So now you have to protect them all. What I would have done is I would have waited before upgrading them all to the max, because it's a lot harder to protect this many at your level. So yeah, besides that, all your gold mines, elixir collectors, switch them around with all your other things like army camps. Switch them around so that the enemy can't just go. Let's say you had a whole bunch of gold in your collectors, he can't just go and destroy them all. He would have to put troops all around your base, so it's easier for all your different turrets to go and kill them. So if I were to attack this base, I would probably go, oh, phone in the background. I would probably go by let's say, well, it depends. Now you have a lot more gold, so then I would go by this side over here. If I went by this side, it would be about the same, since the resources are all equivalent. So I would make sure to destroy this wizard quickly, because they could be really deadly. Then destroy these units here and the mortars. Now it's still pretty hard to reach the center, but then once you do, this base requires a lot of archers, since there's so many separations. Yeah, good use of the hidden Tesla there, because I'm sure you get attacked by that side a lot, and well, the enemy won't see the hidden Tesla coming. What I would have done is your air defenses are not at all protected. They're all on the outside. So if someone were to use air units, you'd be completely finished. You use air units by this side, destroy maybe 2 archer towers and this wizard, and you could already destroy everything. So yeah, your base is very vulnerable to air attacks. So besides that, that's all I have to say. So if you want your base reviewed, as I said in my other videos, you email philip.soccer.hockey@gmail.com, and I will try to get to you as soon as possible.